Good afternoon. I'm here to present yet another episode of Quattro Minuti con Casanova. I am on the Grand Canal. I'll give you a panoramic of it soon. Right beside me over to my right is the pescaria, the fish market, and sort of to the left is Rialto Santa Sofia, so kind of give you an idea where I am. Behind me there's a series of buildings here, kind of show you what they look like. And I don't know exactly which one. I suspect it's that one, the pale yellow with the white trim that looks kind of plain, which used to be the site of the Teatro Michiel. And this was one of the earliest theaters in Venice. It was built in, let me see my notes here, 1580, and it's long gone. The original building doesn't exist anymore. It's been moved, changed into housing now. In fact, I would have shown you the courtyard around the back, but it's a kind of a gated courtyard, so I can't even get into it to show you. Casanova wrote about this place, I'm going to adjust a little bit, because it was one of the theaters in Venice. There were many, and at the time later in his life when he was working as a spy, he was tasked with going around to the different theaters and spying on the people there and reporting to the state inquisition what was happening, especially in the darkened corners. And so here's what he wrote in his official report to the state inquisitors. He said, "Disreputable women and sporting boys are guilty of deeds which, even if the administration is willing to permit, should not be thrust upon the vision of other people." And I just love this because, you know, number one, Casanova had been spied on when he was a young man. Now he's a spy, so that's an interesting fact. Number two, he was one of those sporting young men who used to do whatever he could, you know, in the dark of a theater or under the felts of a gondola or wherever, in rooms with women, in casini and so on. And so here he is writing about this as a spy for the state. Maybe the state knew that he was the perfect person for them to employ because he used to be one of the people who did these acts. Anyways, I find it quite entertaining, and in the archives there's all sorts of records of Casanova writing under his spy name of Pratolino. So kind of a fun fact. I'm going to spin this around and give you a view of just where I am. You can see I'm sort of on a pier that juts out into, get out of the way, the Grand Canal. There's the Quattro, the one with the beautiful windows. And then over my shoulder coming into view is the fish market there with the loggia. Okay, so thank you for joining me for Quattro Minuti con Casanova, and I'll hope you'll watch another episode. Thanks!